Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 15th of March, 1985. And the title is The Easy Way to be Liberated from Making Effort is to have the stage of the incorporeal form. Out of love for the children, Bab Dada comes into sound from being in the stage of nirvana, beyond sound. What for? In order to give children the experience of the nirvana stage, beyond sound, the same as he is in order to take you to nirvana, the sweet home. The nirvana stage is the stage of being free from negative thoughts. The nirvana stage is the incorporeal stage. In the nirvana stage, you come into sound in the corporeal form, while in the incorporeal. When coming into the corporeal, you have the awareness of the incorporeal form. I, the incorporeal being, am speaking with the support of the corporeal. When you have the incorporeal stage in your awareness while in the corporeal form, that is called coming into words and actions from the incorporeal through the corporeal. The original form is incorporeal and the corporeal form is the support. This double awareness of the incorporeal and the corporeal is powerful. While taking the support of the corporeal, do not forget the incorporeal form. It is because you forget that you have made effort to remember. In worldly life, you automatically remember your physical form, that you are so and so, and that you are carrying out this task at this time. This task changes, but your being so and so doesn't change, nor do you forget it. In the same way, the original form, that I am an incorporeal soul, should always automatically and constantly be remembered whenever performing any task. Once you have this awareness and you have the introduction that you are an incorporeal soul, introduction means knowledge. Then you know the form with the power of knowledge. How could you forget this after knowing it? With the power of knowledge, you don't forget the awareness of the body, even when you try to forget it. So, then how can you forget this soul conscious form? So, ask yourself this and practice it. While walking, moving around, and carrying out any task, check whether the incorporeal is carrying out the task with the support of the corporeal. Then you will automatically have the stage of being free from negative thoughts, the incorporeal stage, and the stage that is free from obstacles. You will be liberated from effort. You find it to be effort when you repeatedly forget this. Then you have to make effort to remember. Why do you forget it? Should you forget this? Bab Dada is asking, who are you? Are you corporeal or incorporeal? You are incorporeal. Are you not? While being incorporeal, why do you forget it? You forget your original form and you remember the support. Are you not amused with yourself because of what you are doing? You are now amused, are you not? You forget the real thing and you remember the artificial. Sometimes Bab Dada is amazed at the children. You forget yourself, and what do you then do? You forget yourself and then become distressed. You are able to call the Father from the incorporeal into the corporeal because of your love. So, are you not able to remain stable in the incorporeal stage, like the stage of one you love. Bap Dada cannot bear to see the children laboring. Master Almighty Authority and laboring? You Master Almighty Authorities are the masters of all powers. At any time, whatever power you invoke with a pure thought, that power will become present in front of you, masters. With such a master, whose servers are all the powers, labor, or would he order them with pure thoughts? What would he do? You are kings, are you not? Or are you subjects? Generally, what is a worthy child called? He is called a child king, is he not? So, who are you? Are you kingly children, or children who are dependent? You are souls who have a right, are you not? So, these powers and these virtues are all your servers. Invoke them, and they become present in front of you. Because of having weaknesses, those who are powerful become defeated even while having powerful weapons. Are you weak? You are courageous children, are you not? What would everyone say if the children of the Almighty Authority were weak? Would it look good? So, learn how to invoke them and order them. However, whose orders would a server obey? Those of someone who is the master. The master himself becomes a server. Someone who has to labor is a server, is he not? Have you now become free from the labor of the mind? Laboring physically through the body for serving the yajna is a different matter. That too will not seem like labor when you understand the importance of service of the yajna. When contact souls come to Madhuban and they see how food is prepared for so many people, and at the same time everything else is also going on, they wonder, how are you able to do such hard work? They are very amazed at how such a big task is being carried out. However, what do those who are doing this consider even that big task to be? Because of the importance of service, all of that seems like a game. It doesn't seem like labor. The form of labor changes because of knowing this importance and because of loving the Father. So now, the time has to come to become free from the labor of the mind. From the Copper Age onwards, you labored through the mind, searching, being desperate, and calling out. Because of the labor of the mind, the labor for earning money also increased. What does anyone you ask today say? Earning money is not like going to your auntie's home. With the labor of the mind, you also increased the labor for earning money, and the body became diseased. This is why there is labor in doing anything with the body. There is labor of the mind and labor for money. Not just that, but today there is also labor in fulfilling the responsibility of love to the family. Sometimes one person sucks, sometimes another person sucks, and then you remain engaged in cajoling that person and trying to make it up with him. Today, something is yours, and tomorrow, that would not be yours. It would be vice versa. So, you became tired of laboring in all of those things, did you not? You were tired with the body, with the mind, with wealth, and with relationships. First of all, Bap Dada ends the labor of the mind, because the seed is the mind. Labor of the mind makes you experience laboring with the body and for money. When the mind is not right, Then, when it comes to carrying out a task, you would say that you are unable to do it that day. You wouldn't be ill, but you would feel that you have a fever of 103 degrees. So, labor of the mind makes you experience laboring with the body. It is the same with money. If the mind is a little unwell, you would say that you have to work a lot, that it is very difficult to earn money, or that the atmosphere is bad. However, when the mind is happy, you would say that nothing is a big deal. It is the same work, but the labor of the mind would also make you experience laboring through the body. Weakness of the mind brings about weakness in the atmosphere. Bab Dada cannot bear to see the children laboring with the mind. You have labored for 63 births. Now, this one birth is a birth of pleasure. It is a birth of love, a birth of attainment, a birth of blessings. It is a birth of taking, receiving help. So, then why is there labor even in this birth? Therefore, now transform labor into love. Finish it by knowing the importance of this. Today, Bap and Dada were having a lot of chit-chat between themselves about the laboring of the children. Bap and Dada were smiling about what you were doing, about the reason for the labor of the mind and what you do. You create all types of children, handicapped children who sometimes don't even have a face or a leg or an arm. You create a progeny of waste, and then, because you have created that creation, what would you do? You have to labor to sustain it. Because of creating such a creation, you have to labor a lot more, and you then become tired and also disheartened. You then find it very difficult. It is very good, but it is very difficult. You don't want to let go, and you don't want it to fly. So, what will have to be done? You will have to walk, and walking will definitely take effort. So now, stop creating a weak creation, and you will be liberated from the labor of the mind. What amusing things do you then say? The Father is asking, why you create such a creation? You say the same as people nowadays say. What can I do when God gives that? You put all the blame on God. What do you say about this wasteful creation? I didn't want it, but Maya came. I don't want it, but it happens. Therefore, become masters, the children of the Almighty Authority. Become kings. Weak means dependent subjects. A master means a powerful king. So be a master and invoke. Sit on the elevated throne of your original stage. Sit on the throne and invoke the powers, your servers. Order them. It is then not possible that your servers would not follow your orders. Then you would not say, what can I do? Because of not having the power to tolerate, I have to labor. This happened because I lacked the power to accommodate. If your servers are not useful to you when you need them, what type of servers are they? What would happen if your servers arrived when the task was over? When someone gives that importance to time, then his servers would also be present at the right time. Knowing the importance of time, if any power or virtue doesn't emerge at the right time, it proves that the master doesn't know the importance of time. So, what should you do? Is it good to sit on the throne, or Is it good to labor? Now, there is no need to give time to this. Do you like laboring? Or do you like being a master? Which do you prefer? You were told that for this, simply constantly continue with the one practice. I, the incorporeal, am carrying out this task with the support of the corporeal. Become Karavanhar and make it happen through your physical organs. If you keep your real incorporeal form in your awareness, the virtues and powers of the real form will automatically emerge. As your form, so the virtues and powers of that form automatically come into action. When a Kumari becomes a mother, then in the form of a mother, the virtues such as serving, renunciation, love, and tireless service, and all powers emerge automatically. So by remembering your eternal and imperishable form, these virtues and powers will automatically emerge. The form automatically creates the awareness and the stage. Do you understand what you have to do? Finish the word labor in your life. You find something to be difficult because you have to labor. When labor ends, the word difficult will also end automatically. Acha? To those who constantly make the difficult easy, to those who change labor into love, to those who experience their elevated powers and virtues through the awareness of their original form, to those who always give the Father the response of love, to those who become equal to the Father, to those who always sit on the elevated seat of an elevated awareness, and as a master carry out a task through their servers, to such kingly children, master children, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Bap Dada meeting double foreign brothers and sisters personally. Service enables you to experience the Father's company. To go on service means to stay constantly in the Father's company. Whether you remain in the corporeal form or the subtle form, the Father is always with the server children. Karavanhar is making you do it. The one making everyone move is making you move. And what do? You become an instrument and play the games. You have this experience, do you not? You are such servers who claim a right to success, are you not? Success is your birthright. Success constantly gives you the experience of being a great, charitable soul. Those who are to become great, charitable souls receive the lift of blessings from everyone. Acha? Now, the day will also come when the song will emerge from everyone's lips. There is just the one. This is the only one. Just this path in the drama is still left. As soon as this happens, completion will take place. Now, you have to bring this part close. To give this experience is the special way to attract. Continue to give them knowledge and give them an experience. They aren't content just to listen to knowledge, but while they are listening to knowledge, also continue to give them an experience. Then they would have the importance of knowledge, and because of attainment, they would also feel that zeal and enthusiasm. Those people's lectures are just knowledgeful. Your lectures should not be just knowledgeful, but they should also have the authority of experience. So speaking with the authority of experience, continue to give them an experience. For instance, Those who are good speakers can make people cry or even laugh when they speak. In silence, they take them into silence. They make the atmosphere of the hall the same as that which they are speaking about. That is only temporary. Since they are able to do it, then what can you, master almighty authorities, not achieve? When someone says peace, there should be the atmosphere of peace. When someone says bliss, there should be the atmosphere of bliss. Lectures that give such an experience will hoist the flag of revelation. They have to see some specialty. Acha, time is automatically filling you with powers. It is already accomplished. You just have to repeat it. Acha, blessing. May you be an altruistic server and serve while remaining free from any royal, limited desires. Father Brahma gave the proof of being free from the bondage of karma and of being detached. He didn't have any bondages except those of service and love. Royal limited desires that you have in service also tie you in the bondage of karmic accounts. A true server remains free from even this karmic account. Just as there is bondage of the body and of bodily relationships, similarly, selfish motives in service are also a bondage. Become an altruistic server who is free from this bondage and also from royal karmic accounts. Slogan: do not keep your promises in a file, but demonstrate how to become the final form. Om Shanti.